¿Esa es la policía?
This is your boat?
Yes, sir.
We can take a look for it, add it, and just kind of go through it pretty quickly. So
Yes, sir.
when you get this one, just hold on to it. So
Copy.
it's good to use it for like a year. Before getting on board, do you guys have any weapons or anything on board?
No, sir.
Okay.
Si gustan los videos diferentes, vea, aquí se les trae videos diferentes. Do you think this river there are dead people?
Dead people? It's only 10
Is dirty?
Yeah, kind of.
dirty. Up there is cleaner, I think.
Pero al final te ganó la duda. A veces vete por la menúa. ¿Esa es la policía?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's good to stay tuned. One second. If you had that paper, we can take a look for it, add it, and just kind of go through it pretty quickly. So
Yes, sir.
when you get this one, just hold on to it. So
Copy.
it's good to use it for like a year. Before getting on board, do you guys have any weapons or anything on board?
No, sir.
Okay.
Hey, good man. How about you?
They're doing some
doing
vlogging.
photography or whatnot?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're doing. They're doing some vlogging and all that. Right when that was about to
I'm
happen.
sorry. Hey,
No.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
we're
perfect.
gonna be real quick.
Yeah, take cover.
Couple, driver's license. Do you have a registration for the vessel?
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a good one. Did you ever find somebody die here?
Dead.
Dead?
The water?
Yeah, in the water?
Yeah, people have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think
Some people.
there are?
Like,
Oh, right now in the water at the bottom?
Yeah,
I
no?
don't think so.
oh no.
No?
Thanks.
Have a great day.
Hey guys, have a good day.
La buena.
Thanks. Look at that view, man. Look at that Lincoln Memorial right there.
Antes de continuar con la entrevista, quiero decirles que estoy haciendo un podcast en un idioma que no domino, así que si ustedes ven que cometo algunas fallas en las preguntas o en la traducción, en el proceso iré mejorando. Yo espero solamente me entiendan, pero por ahora quédense con este video que yo sé que les va a gustar mucho. La buena.
Ahora sí viene lo chido.
Rápidamente, si les está gustando este contenido, quiero que comenten abajo en dónde les gustaría que hiciera las próximas entrevistas. Diferentes spots para no manejar lo mismo que maneja todo el mundo. Entonces, si les gusta el contenido, dejen un like y comenten en dónde quieren que haga las próximas entrevistas. Ahora sí, corre video. A pleasure to be here. Thank you for the opportunity,
pleasure.
for everything. First, for my followers, the people what is watching,
Yeah,
could you introduce yourself first?
sure.
What's your name? What you do?
Well, mi nombre es Adam. I live in Washington, D.C. area. I'm a lawyer here in Washington. And my barber is the best barber in Washington, Mr. Denny.
It's
My
me.
boy. This guy. Oh, cool.
Okay, Adam. First, I want to know where you're from. Where you born?
I'm from Iran. Yo soy de Iran. But I was born here in the U.S., in Baltimore. So,
Perfect, man. So, how long have you been as a lawyer?
oh man, that's been 14 years. I've been working as a lawyer. 14 años, man.
How are you learning Spanish?
You know, I have the good fortune. I have a Spanish girlfriend too. She's the most beautiful person I've ever met. I'm very lucky to have met her. She's practicing with me Spanish.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Let's do a pause. Okay, let's take it off this. Okay.
One of my big honors is I met my friend Danny to cut my hair because he's been so considerate of me and respectful as a barber. And barbers, they can be like a family to you, like a friend. And I'm very lucky to have a good friend in Danny. So
Thank you, man. I appreciate that you say that.
yeah.
For real. I like the way that you talk. I think you are really professional when you say, hey, I have to this meeting these days. So I like to have proximity with you, When we talk, it's like, with confidence. And, I feel like I'm really grateful to meet you too. So
Hey, gracias, hermano. I really, it doesn't matter what country you're from, where you're from. Sometimes you get that connection between people all across the world. They might be people you don't know, you're not familiar with, but they become like friends and family. So part of your talent, apart from the art of haircutting, is connect with people well as well too. You got a good chemistry with people, so that's a good thing too.
sure, man. Sure. I'm agree with that. Because, in this country, sometimes we came with nobody,
Right.
But we can find nice people that give you good things in life. So it's cool. It's cool
Yeah.
to meet people like you. How do you start your day? What do you like to do?
Oh man, yeah, I'll tell you guys the details, la detalles, if I'm saying it right. De mi día. To be in the US, to be a lawyer, you have to be super, super focused with the cases. You have to read in the mornings to be prepared for court. If you have court one day, 7 in the morning is start time every morning. I'm not much into coffee or drinking these types of things. I like to try to get some, exercise in 10, 15 minutes, get awake, and then prepare for the day, and then try to get to the office by at least 8 in the morning, and be prepared. I believe that every day you have to take care of your body too, your brain.
Cool, man. When you have free time, what do you like to do? In weekends or something?
Oh man, so I think you see it now. We're on the water. I love the water.
Cool, man.
Me encanta la mar. And I'm out here a lot. I bought this boat last year, and I've been on this probably, every weekend.
Every weekend?
Every weekend,
Yeah.
and Fridays, Saturdays. And I value that as my inner peace. It's about calmness and being one with the ocean and the water. So, yeah.
How important is the faith in your life?
My mother's very religious. My mom, she believes in God, and she prays often. And I noticed that her proximity, closeness with God brings her more peace. You have to do that. You have to practice that. It's like the gym. It's like everything else in the world. You want to do it. You want to become better at it. You just have to practice it.
Work on it.
Work on it. Yeah. Except you don't have to work on cutting hair. You're a professional already.
No, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But always we have something to learn, Oh, so do you love your work, your profession?
I do. I believe that I found a position that allows me to help others. And that's something that I can one day walk away from when I'm old and say, I was in a profession that I helped others. So
You like help others?
it's interesting you ask that question, because you can help others in so many ways, not just in my way. The person, I'll tell you an interesting story. I was here in DC at a conference, and they told me about a story of John F. Kennedy. He was the president of US, and he they were doing a lot of space missions. Then NASA was trying to send people to the moon. And one night he was walking in NASA facility center, and he sees a guy brooming the floor, cleaning the floor. And he says, "What are you doing here?" The guy who's cleaning the floor, brooming, he said, "Mr. President, I'm putting somebody on the moon." And I think that was very telling, because that guy had a responsibility. It wasn't maybe making the rocket ship or going to the moon, but it was just as important to make sure that place was clean and good, ready for those people to do the job. So that's how it is in life. You're doing small pieces, but it's all for a bigger reason and a bigger story.
You are, for me, a success person. So it's cool to
Thank you.
that I can share this moment with you. So it's
Oh,
cool.
pleasure. Thank you.
Appreciate your time and everything.
Con gusto, hermano. Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Yeah.
And the people what is watching wants to know, how do you achieve all of this? Not just material things, but your experience, your everything. What you can say?
Yeah, I think it's important to be compassionate in life. Everything starts with really love and compassion. If you're compassionate about a person, you're going to be able to achieve them. Truly, if you are in love with a job, you'll be able to do it well. In other words, risk everything for love. And second, he says, everything begins with love. If you love your goal, you're going to have it. You're going to achieve it one day.
It's the thing, man.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we need more of that, more love.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to find, right? It's hard to fall in love sometimes when you have too many distractions in this world, right? You have situations, distractions, complications, problems. Those can get in the way, but you gotta always stay in love, brother. You always have to be in love.
How do you stay focused with all that kind of distractions?
Yeah. So I think part of it is practice. How can you practice that, right? How do you practice love? Is you look at it, you dream about it, you write it down, you read about it, you spend time about it, you obsess over it. That's the way to encourage that love or that plan or that goal, is that you have to really commit everything you're doing to that. For example, you want to buy a car. What you're doing right now, is it preparing you to buy a car? Are you working to buy a car? Are you talking about a car? Are you searching? Are you looking online, doing research for a car? Everything you should do should connect to your goal, your ambitions. A plan without action is nothing. Action with no plan is nothing. But a plan with action and intention is something. So you're right. Yeah. This is the reason, la razón que this guy is doing wakeboarding.
You do that?
Sometimes, yeah. He wants it to be like that so he can jump.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You think you are a risk taker?
Well, I want to be, right? People that don't take risks never succeed. So it's important, right? It's important to risk.
But did you ever try a big risk, something like in a specific, or any purchase big that you don't know if the money will come back?
Yeah, risk-wise. So risk-wise, in US, one thing you can always do is invest in properties, business, real estate. And I remember when I was doing good in law, I took the money that I had and I started to buy houses. And sometimes these houses, they needed a lot of work, a lot of renovations, money to do, to clean them up, to fix them. Those were big risks. I remember sometimes thinking, oh my God, I spend all the money I have for this project and I can never finish it, or it's going to be a long project. But a few years later, I've been able to do those. So I've done quite a few real estate investments here in the U.S. I didn't bring it up, but I also own a real estate company here in the U.S. as well.
How many companies do you run?
With a law practice and a real estate practice, 2 companies.
Okay. And along of these years, how much is the most amount of money did you ever made in a single year?
Well, I will say this. In the real estate business, instead of putting a number, we have 10 real estate agents right now. And I think last year we sold $15 million in houses.
Yep. And that was just in your
sales.
Paper.
Yeah. So you obviously have to factor in what's the commissions, but also from the law practice, because we were expanding and also doing more cases. We brought more people, employees that worked for my law practice and an assistant. We were able to get a lot of that business, the customers, the clients that were buying houses. We were able to convert them to customers for the law practice. They wanted to work with us in different companies as well. So we were able to.
In both, any number together with your both company?
In terms of income-wise?
Income.
So one of the things I shy away from that question because, you could be up, you could be down. It's really not the number that matters. You could be top 1%, the 1% of the US, but it's just a number, right? It doesn't really matter, what you're doing. If I said, I made $600,000 per year, if I told you I made $1.2 million a year, it doesn't really make a difference, right? It's just sort of numbers. But I can tell you how much impact we made in terms of clients we supported. Last year, we did 200 clients. We helped, and that was more important for me than.
But do you think the business relations are important in this world? Not just focus on as a lawyer, but like to improve income and business and the financial things. You think it's important?
Your net worth is determined by your network, right? If you are with people that are holding you down or have no ambition, you're not going to be, super motivated to grow.
Not business relationship, but friends that likes to make money, to improve, to makes you better. You have friends like that?
Yeah, my motivation is not only just those friends that are very successful around me, but also the family around me. You know, my brother is a lawyer as well. He works for a big law firm.
The people that is watching us wants to know how you can get proximity with people with
like minds, success,
with good mindset, like, you know, with ambition. How we can get a good circle.
Yeah, I've never seen genuine good people in a situation where you are seeking help from genuine good people or motivated people that would completely reject your proposition, your invitation. Let me explain. I don't think that if you go up to someone and say, I want to ask you just a few questions about your story, your career, your success, I don't think that person is going to refuse you. I don't think that person is going to intentionally say no to you. So why not start there? Why not walk out to the first place you see that you think
and try to talk
is an environment and just ask a question?
You think to be success, you have to do sacrifice?
I think you have to sacrifice everything
to be successful.
To be successful in this world. I mean that. Well, subject to your morals and principles. Let me stop there. I don't think you should give up your core principles and your faith, but I think you have to sacrifice pleasures. I think you have to sacrifice some of the distractions, social media, drinking, partying. That's what I meant by sacrifice at all.
I would say something as a friend. I like your confidence. I like how you can talk, how you know, like you're really relaxed always. I like that. What makes you confident?
I joke and I say old age, but it's not age. I'm not too old. I'm getting closer to 40, but in a couple years. But I think that part of it is part of the confidence is because you start to feel proud of yourself and comfortable in your own skin. And I think that the ambition, the drive of your life can dictate your confidence later.
It's cool that you can share all your experience. Me and all my followers will be grateful with you. And it's okay. I know with my followers we can learn, but it's, you know, I'm learning about my clients, about my friends, about everything, and I can share you guys. So this is a really good person, a really good professional, and he's trying to give me the best, you know, the best moments in his life. So
my honor to you guys, man. It's my pleasure.
Perfect weather, sun.
Yeah, now we have to swim.
Sir.
Let's go for a swim.
Perfect haircut.
Oh gosh.
There. The other side.
Look at that view, man. Look at that Lincoln Memorial right there.
The monument.
You should try, you can turn it a little bit too, you know? Press the thing so we can get the monument. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's gonna turn.
Perfect weather.
Oh yes.
Yeah, in a boat, chill.
Keep going. Yeah, you can just.
Perfect, man. Imposible no recordarlo. You like reggaeton, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. You know how to dance reggaeton?
I don't, bro. I don't.
Come on, man.
That's for you, bro.
You have to learn. guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you,
My guy
guys.
right here, perfect in everything. I hope you understand everything that we talk. And I just want to know if you, Adam, want to say something for my followers.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
Oh, Danny, thank you. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure being out here with you. Thank you for the beautiful haircut you give, man. You're a talented guy. And the fact that you're trying to reach out to the community, just reach out to everyone that's watching, the audiences, man. That shows that you are a passionate guy, and that, you know, whoever's behind that, doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing. We're trying to connect with you. We're trying to love you guys. We're trying to share knowledge, share wisdom, just trying to make the world a better place. So take care, guys. It's our pleasure to do so.
Thank you guys again, and see you next video.
Do I want to have a red?
The color of suit, it matters?
It makes a difference.
Shit,
Yeah, you okay?